Hello again, and welcome back to the second part of our lesson. And what we want to do here, we want to add colors to our sprites. So right now I'm on the letter N. So what exactly is a sprite? We haven't really went through that yet. So in computer programming or computer science, what we would deem as a sprite in Scratch, which is a character or image that your code will control. In computer programming, it is referred to as an object. So, what we want to do here is change this object or sprite color. So, how we do that? We have to create an event, some type of trigger. And those are our yellowish blocks. So, to do that, we want to click on this block when this sprite is clicked. So, events in Scratch are the most important blocks you'll use. If you don't have an events block, your script will not work. Well, what is a script? I'm just throwing out all these terms. Well, a script in computer programming is simply a program or a set of instructions. So event blocks will tell Scratch when to start running the program by setting a triggering moment, like clicking on the green flag here, for example, or like we're going to do in this part of the project, changing the color of this sprite. So now we have our event. So right now we have our looks block over here, which are the purple blocks. That's going to control how we change our color. So drag and drop that here and change color effect by 25. So the variable that we automatically get is 25. And when we click, the color of the blocks change. And you can set this to any value that you want. Like if we say change color effect by 1, that simply means that the color is going to change a lot slower. You see me clicking, it's taking forever. Or let's set it to 100. Let's go back to changing the color fast. Okay, there we go. But for this example, we're just going to keep it at 25. That's good for us. Okay, so let's slide this over. Let's say you want to reset your sprite back to its original color. So to do that, we will have to create another event. So what I like to do, I'm going to slide it over here. I'm going to go back to the events block. And I'm going to say when our green flag is clicked here, we want to do something. We want to clear the effects. So let's go back to looks. And here we go, clear graphic effects. And what this will do is reset your sprite back to its original color or form. So let's click on the green. And there we go. It changed back to its original color. We can click on it again. Click on the green flag. It's back to normal. So what you can do, you can play around with this. You can change the color effects, or you can do more like fisheye. And what this does is change the shape of the sprite. So when we click on N, the shape will change. Let's reset that. Or let's do something else. Let's try mosaic. Let's see what mosaic does when we click. Oh, there we go. Now we have a lot of N's and it's getting even smaller. Oh my goodness. Now we can't see it. Let's reset that back. Okay, and we'll put this back to color. So what you can do is just take a moment to play around with this, get creative, change the other sprites to whatever that you want. You can change the color, you can change the shape, you can make it whirl for this, like for this, for example. Play around with it, be creative. And that is all for this lesson.